Especially in times like these, we believe that our music community is more important than ever. And that's why we wanted to introduce you to some of the fans behind your favorite fan accounts.
Hi, I'm Maggie Maitland, and I am a Shawn Mendes superfan. I heard Fifth Harmony on the radio, and I really loved Fifth Harmony, and I got into Fifth Harmony forever. And then in late 2015, Camila Cabello did a song with Shawn Mendes, and I heard that, and I really loved it. Listened to his first album. I really liked that album, but I didn't get into Shawn until probably Illuminate, when his second album came out. And then I was obsessed. I got into it, I started a fan account, and yeah, I've been gone ever since. 4 years, actually, just a few days ago. I've met a lot of people, which is really great. Because my family, they don't necessarily get it. They don't get why or how I love Shawn like I love Shawn, or his music. And just the community, they get it. They understand it. It's just, there's so many men and women who are like me, who I can bond with. I can bond with over music. I also love how through the account, I've learned to, edit. I've learned to learn about social media, which is really cool. And I've learned kind of marketing through that. In My Blood is just, lyrically, it's an incredible song. I think it really shows not only a vulnerable side of Shawn, but a relatable side, because I have dealt with depression and anxiety my whole life. And when he released that song, it spoke to me that, oh wow. And then I also really love Ruin, was the first song of his that I really got into. And I am a huge musician. Ruin and that whole album got me into music and really made me practice and become a better musician. I have actually. In 2015, when I was really into Fifth Harmony, they were at Jingle Ball. And I thought it was just a Fifth Harmony concert. And then I went, and there happened to be a dozen artists there, and Shawn happened to be one of them. But that was my first time seeing him. And in 2017, I got to see him on his Illuminate tour, and I actually got to meet him, which was amazing. And then I got to see him last year in Columbus, the Illuminate, just because I got to meet him, and I got, pretty good seats. Just meeting him was quite the experience. He was super nice, and I got to have my question answered at the Q&A, and we had a nice talk then, and it was amazing. It was really nice. I'm a pretty big music nerd, and in one of his songs I heard just a little snippet of another one of his songs, and I hadn't heard anyone talk about it in any of the Q&A, so I asked him, and he was really surprised that I caught that, and he was really happy that someone finally brought it up. That first concert I went to, the Jingle Ball, I got to see Fifth Harmony, Shawn Mendes, I saw Nick Jonas, Selena Gomez, bunch of different artists, and for a first concert it was really, really pretty great. I'm tempted to put Shawn in there, even though I've seen him 3 different times. It's just, he's such an incredible artist to watch live. If Michael Jackson were still here, I would love to see Michael Jackson. He was such a big influence on me when I was younger. I love Michael Jackson. And maybe Julia Michaels. All of the people, they're all there because of this one artist, and almost for some of the same reasons. And you bond over that, and you get to scream at the top of your lungs and not feel, shame over whether your voice is cracking or whether you're singing off key. You just get to enjoy it in the moment. Recently, I've been getting back into Spotify. I'll go to the indie pop playlist, or I'll go to teen beats, or just new up and coming artists. And I love listening to new artists. Any chance I can get, I'll listen to new music. My older brother Parker, actually, I've been to every concert with him. We're not really that much alike, but in music we've grown just so close over going to concerts and listening to albums together. He's definitely my go-to buddy. But I have a couple other friends, Marissa and Mariah. I've been to a few with them, which is really fun. Oh yeah, I have this one buddy that I met through Shawn. His name's Chobi. He puts out music, and he's an artist, and I write songs too. And we bond over that. We talk, all the time. There's so many people who I meet really really cool to meet all of these different people from all around the world. I thank Shawn because of that. He's, brought all of these people together and made quite the community. I have a shelf just right next to me full of all of the albums I own. Illuminate is definitely up there. It brought me into music. It really drew me in, and I planted my feet there because of Illuminate. But I also really love 21 Pilots and their debut album, their self-titled album is really great. So probably between those two. I remember when I met Shawn, there was this one girl who seemed, really distraught, and she was alone, kind of like I was. And I remember just like bringing her in and going through the meet and greet with her, and that immediately she felt better. She was just happier, and as soon as she met Shawn, she was crying. She was younger too. I think she was around 12 maybe, but I don't think that one's not necessarily crazy, but I always think back to that one and how as soon as she was with all of these other fans, she immediately calmed down. I wanted to let all of my followers know, and your followers, that it's a tough time right now with COVID and with all of the everything going on, the election happening this year, and that my DMs are open for anyone if they want to talk about anything. I'm open to talk about anything, and if you guys ever want me to promote something of yours, a cover or anything like that, just DM me.